Nostalgic Black Millennial. And for those of you who do not know me, I am a school counselor. I'm a professional counselor, a therapist. And I don't know, it just came over me that I need to speak a little bit about the fact that some people don't realize that the way that they treat their children is the karma that you will receive. Like, I've been in the process of building my play therapy business because there is certainly a need for children to be able to express themselves in a way that they feel comfortable with to overcome all of the trauma that they've experienced in their short little lives. Like, it's people that don't even sit down and have conversations with their children, let alone play with them. And people fail to realize that play is a child's language. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's the way they express themselves. So when they're playing, they're able to speak their language and express things that they may not necessarily be able to verbally share with you. So it baffles me when fathers and mothers don't treat their children with basic human dignity and respect. And I apologize if I'm coming across strong or if I seem jaded, but yesterday, it took me overnight to process this, but yesterday, I don't even know the number of times, we'll just say in the past 6 months, this is about the fourth or fifth time just in the past 6 months that my child's dad has flaked out on him. We don't live in the same state. We're hopefully at the tail end of a divorce. And yeah, he sent me a message talking about he has a job interview in Dallas on Monday and Tuesday, and he's not going to be able to make his Father's Day visit with our 4 year old child. And I haven't even told him. And I'm not going to tell him. Like, that's not my responsibility to tell him. It is my responsibility to be supportive and available and there for him when he does get that news from his father. But it's like, people don't realize, and I'm not just talking to men because I know that there are some women out there that do not do right by their children. They don't spend time with them. They don't take care of them properly. They don't build a relationship with them. They don't allow them to express themselves. It goes both ways. I understand that, but it just baffles me that people don't realize that they don't get blessed. They actually lose blessings when they don't care for these kids because these children did not ask to be here. But it's our responsibility as their parents to give them the life that they deserve, give them the life that maybe we did not have. You know what I'm saying? We don't want our children to experience the same traumas as we've experienced. So it only makes sense, common sense, to do better by them. But some people do not get it. And again, that's why there's such a great need for these children to be in therapy. And it doesn't have to be talk therapy, of course, but play therapy. And that's my business. That's what I'm trying to build because I know, like, even in my community alone, there are so many neglected children and they go to school and they act out and they misbehave and they can't control themselves because they have so much anxiety from all the different trauma that they've experienced at home. Dad may be locked up, maybe dad's at home, maybe mom is dating like all of the wrong men, and so there's always fighting and cussing and yelling in the home. It's a lot of possibilities. I can only imagine I can only imagine. And I'm a high school counselor. I work in a high school. So they dealing with some things, but I can only imagine what kindergarten, first grade, second grade is dealing with. So if you're hearing this message, I don't know, maybe this is your sign that you need to be more intentional with the time that you're spending with your child. You don't have to spend money. Everything does not cost money. I just took my son to the Japanese garden. Beautiful. It didn't cost anything. We walked, we got some physical activity in, we had some nice conversations about the different animals, the plants, the trees. Like, you don't have to spend money to spend some quality time with your child. Go to the park, go to the museum on a free day, go to the library. The library has free passes for you to get into the Museum of Science industry, the Shed Aquarium, the planetarium. You don't have to spend money. You don't. Just a simple walk around the block if it's safe, or a simple trip to the park. Lincoln Park Zoo is free, baby. It don't cost no money. Like, so it's not an excuse that you don't have the money. But just show up, be present. That's all your child really wants.